were saying wanna be, I eat a peanut buzzing. Fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is about an hour and I need 100. I seen your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beamer bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Bennett, net. Man, I feel weird saying that. I haven't said it in so long.
Bananas.
Bananas indeed. Are you happy to say bananas again?
I never stopped saying it, Charlie.
Well, that. See, wait.
Is that Christy?
That is Christy.
I
That's
knew
Christy.
Hello,
okay, I thought I
Christy.
remembered. Hello, Christy. Hello, JoJo. Hello, 2%.
Wait, you've never met Christy?
I've met her in chat. She's been here before.
I found the word of the day.
What? Okay. Do you want to say it before I do the weather?
No.
Yes, I love it. Oh my God.
No,
No,
Amanda
you go.
says it. Yeah,
Yeah, you go.
Okay. Well,
Amanda's so
I'm
excited.
so worried. I don't know what to. You guys found that so last second and then both immediately agreed way too quickly that it was amazing. I'm scared.
It's
That was
self-explanatory,
Look,
but
I handed my phone to her, and she drops it and catches it. I was like, oh my God, that's so scary.
Please read title. I did. The
What
wet
is
and
it?
wi-
What
the
is it?
wet and windy arc.
The wet and-
Oh,
it
that's
is a
First
First
wet
off
Wet-
podcast season 2 episode
Yeah.
45. The wet and
So
windy
we haven't
arc.
been here because there was a hurricane.
That's not why we haven't been here. You liar. You
Ian,
fucking liar.
We
I
left.
streamed 2 days of that goddamn fake ass bitch hurricane.
We left a whole week early because we knew we were getting prepared.
Listen,
We
if
had to
Hurricane Ian
Y'all
killed you,
literally-
you were a pussy. I just go straight into
you
like
instantly
making
just
people hate
got
me.
canceled.
Immediate
Oh
cancellation.
my God.
Nah, I mean we're in the like safe part of South
Yeah,
Carolina
we
for
are.
hurricanes.
We have too many trees.
We do have a lot of trees. So actually, a friend of mine who lives in Florence, he was taking a shower and his ceiling caved in his bathroom
Oh
from the
my
hurricane.
God.
Like all the
Damn.
trees in his yard fell down. Like his place got fucked up, and that's just a little more like an hour and some change from here. So we really just got lucky. It all like passed right over us. Anyway, the weather in Boise, Idaho, which I hear is an incredibly nice place to live. Boise is slept on. Apparently, Boise, Idaho.
Well, it's where the boys are, right? I mean, it's named after them.
Where's my gun? Ooh.
Oh shit! I got zinc.
Anyway,
Merry Christmas to me.
the weather in Boise, Idaho is 74 degrees Fahrenheit. The precipitation is a whopping 0%. The humidity is 23 Michael Jordan %, and the wind is 5 miles per hour. 5 miles per hour in Boise, Idaho. No, it's already gone. Fuck you. Goodbye.
What? I
You
didn't say
know.
anything.
Yeah, you did. Said it with your fucking mind. Charles getting banned, and nice knowing you. I'm like 550 miles away and can't visit till Christmas. Big sad, large sad.
Damn.
Sad
But look,
indeed.
the good news is Christmas is less than 2 months away.
And the other good news is they have a really weird ass word of the day to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Apparently. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so today's word of the day is, well, I'm going to let Amanda do it because I forgot she reads these.
Okay. The word of the day is coot.
And I want you to guess what that is, Charlie.
Spell it.
COOT. I'll let you read the example.
I'm
No, you can. Oh, I'll read
I'm
the
going to not. I'm going to exercise my right not to guess.
You're going to plead
Okay.
the fifth?
Yeah, I'm going to plead the fifth of this. Let you guys tell me.
Okay.
What is that word?
Coot. The root word of cooter, which
Oh.
refers to a woman's vagina. And the example goes, ever since I slept with John, my coot has been itching something fierce.
Nice.
That is great. Love
Oh, I thought
that
you were
word.
going to let me read the example.
You said you were going to let me read it.
No, I said I was that. That's okay.
Well,
It's
use
too
it.
bad
You
she
can
said
you
it.
can make your own
I'll
example.
do the next one.
Do your own example. Make your own
Um,
example.
Okay.
I hate when my coot is itchy.
No. I got one. Okay.
I like scratching my coot when my coot is
Wait,
itchy.
so what's an old coot then? Because I've heard people say that.
That's a old hoot, isn't it?
That-
There's no old coot.
we're
We're
going,
just a bunch of
We're
elderly white people in young people's bodies.
we're going down a deep coot here.
What does old coot mean?
No, older
Do
people
you
say
mean
cooter,
old
but
hoot?
We're going down the
That's an owl. That's old.
we're going down the rabbit coot here.
That didn't make. That was
Because it's a rabbit hole, you know.
very special kind of hole.
Yeah.
Y'all need to be free somewhere around late November, early December.
Why do we need to be? We
Mm.
are free. We're
So,
free
well,
men.
well, I might not be.
freedom.
I'll be. There's
Where
a
are
good
you
chance
going?
I'll be in Cherokee the last.
Oh, we're
week of
going to
November.
Cherokee again?
Not we, me.
Us? All of us?
No,
You're
not all
taking
of
us all to Cherokee?
No, I'm not taking anyone.
Wow, I'm excited.
If anything, I'm being taken too.
Who's taking you?
People.
Oh, do I know the people?
What?
Do I know the people?
No, you don't know these people.
Oh, can I talk? Can I know these people?
No, you can't know these people.
What if I want to go?
Then you go. I don't fucking care.
What if we're there?
You're an adult.
What if we're there around the same time? Would you hang out with me?
Probably not. You don't play poker.
I'll play poker for you.
You
Joey.
won't play at the games I'm playing at.
Amanda's like, I don't want to be included. Amanda, you're going. Okay, it's been decided.
No. This is
We'll call up Jake
I
or
will not.
Jennifer,
I
whoever's
will
there.
not be able to take time
And
off.
I'm gonna tell him, hey, look, I know
2%. Are you?
I don't
are you
gamble.
here? 2%. Are you here and are you ready to judge Creighton? 'Cause boy, do I have some shit to say.
What do you have? Oh, are you ready? Let's let it fly. I want to hear it.
What do you think?
Is it about the streaming while you've been gone?
No, fuck
Oh.
that. I don't care about that.
Look at this back art.
This son of a bitch. Like a month ago.
Oh, is this about the airport?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
A month
you're
ago.
still on this?
Yes, I am. You've changed your schedule so that we could podcast before.
Yeah.
Casually. No, it's not really. This was more important, and you didn't do it. You forgot.
Well, you know what else I
This
think's
son of a
important?
bitch. This tall, orange Beats wearing, Matt behind him having
It's a nice man.
ginger hair looking,
He's got the USSR.
tall giraffe looking ass, stretched mannequin having ass face,
Don't forget flannel wearing. Ass.
flannel wearing,
Hawaiian shirt.
Hawaiian
Shirt
shirt
rockin'.
repping, son of a bitch.
Croc socking.
Was supposed to change his schedule so he could give me a ride to the airport
Cowboy shooting.
in a few hours to
Dude.
go to San Diego, and now he doesn't, and I don't have a ride, and I am having to scramble in the wee hours.
I told you I would, Charlie.
I know, but I don't want you to have to 'cause you have to go to work early.
She's
No,
gotta
it's
work at
fine.
1.
It's fine. If you really need a ride, I
Are you
can.
positive?
I'm positive.
Are you super duper mega positive?
Yes,
Are you sure and a half?
I'm sure.
And a half?
And a half.
That half's important.
Actually,
Amanda.
it's 3/4.
You're
I have-
sure in
a
3/4?
shorter-
I've never met anyone so sure of anything, and I've met some intelligent people.
That's
I know
that's
you need help, so
75%.
I'm gonna come and help
That's
you.
That's 175%, Creighton. Are you paying attention? Can you do math?
No, I said 75%.
It's
plus
100.
100.
175%.
Exactly.
Yeah, he said sure and a half, so I'm sure in 3/4.
That's pretty fucking
That's
sure.
pretty sure.
I'll do that for you. I know that you are struggling. So
What about sure and 1/5?
Another
That
episode
that is
of
not it.
another episode of the Take a Month Off podcast. Well, to be fair, Copenhagen, while that is true,
We've been here.
we have been here. Creighton's been streaming some games. I've been streaming other podcasts when I've had time.
Amanda's been here.
Amanda's been here for the games.
Yeah.
You gotta come
Marcy
down
was
here.
here. We've had special guests.
We've had special guests.
Mm-hmm.
I like this little new schedule of like kind of peppering in other stuff because
We're getting shit done.
yeah, for me personally, I think I would prefer like, perfect world, right?
Yeah.
Perfect world, we all don't have to have jobs
Mhm.
and we can sit here and do the podcast. Perfect world is we do like 3 of these a week, and then on those other 4 days we all get to like fuck around with another type of thing to stream on the podcast.
Mhm.
Like have your own podcast kind of situation. Like me, I've been having the one with my brother. It's been fun. You've been doing the gaming, which you've not only has been fun, but like, dude, my email has been like, bro, your fucking viewers today were sick, bro. That shit was tight as fuck, dog. And I'm like, oh shit, Creighton's getting fucking viewers on Red Dead. And so fucking that's
because
just
of
been fun.
my magnetic personality.
Right. Or that you look like the kind of guy that if offered the dice roll, would roll the dice to be put in that world or not. Creighton would 100% leave all of us behind to go live in Red
Yeah.
Dead Redemption 2.
Well,
Yeah.
can I take anything or anyone with me?
You can take 2 people with you. Who are
I
they?
know which 2 people.
Who are they?
Okay, so I would take you because I know you hate Red Dead.
I don't want to live there.
And then I would probably take April.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Kiss
Yeah.
ass. Oh shit, wait, I didn't get headphones. Hold on.
No. Okay, so like realistically, I know you wouldn't want to go. So like, it would have to be. Oof, this is tough. 2 people, like forever.
Yeah, and you never see anyone ever again that you know.
Oh.
You take 2 people and 2 people only.
Okay, April and my grandma.
Yes.
Look, my grandma would dominate. Are you kidding me? She would be talking just like them. saying crazy
Your grandma
stuff.
would have a second life in that. Like, she's 100, and she would live to be like 180. Still, she would live a whole new life in that world. Where are the goddamn Bose headphones?
She would send bounty hunters after me. It'd be crazy.
No, I thought I saw him.
She would. You act like she would. You act like she wouldn't be a crime boss within like the first 2 weeks.
No, you're right.
She'd be leading posses, roping cattle, the whole works. And you know what? I don't want to take her. I feel like she would become the main boss way too fast, and then eventually we'd have to fight it out. So I've changed my mind. I don't know who my second is. I want to pick somebody who like has no idea what
Chris.
they're getting to. Chris McClinton?
Yeah, you know, just say his whole name.
Sorry, my bad. I should have said Blight Jesus.
Yeah, say all his pseudonyms too. Now no one will have any trouble figuring out who it is.
Oh, sorry, I should have said the Gundam Master. Chris would hate it. I should bring Videz.
You know, Videz, I feel like would fucking look. No one knows who Videz is, but our friend Videz is a very quiet, very, very unassuming, and like rightfully so. He's unassuming because he is unassuming. He is an unassuming, calm-hearted, calm-acting human being. Very nice young boy. Not a very like still in high school mindset of like doesn't want to fucking talk to anybody, keeps to himself. Every once in a while we all go play video games and go get dinner, and he just sits there when the waitress walks by and is just like, oh my god, another human that I don't know well. And Videz somehow I think would thrive in the Red Dead world.
Look, let me
Because
tell
you know what Videz would do?
What?
Videz has secret like muscular body strength.
Yeah.
Like, he has the build of someone who, like, if just did a little tiny bit of hard work, would be fucking toned and, like, built like a brick shithouse.
Yeah.
Like, that, he would live on a mountain and own that motherfucker. That mountain would be Videz's mountain.
Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about the first time I ever played Red Dead with Videz. Okay.
I feel like my grandpa just told me how he met my grandma.
So we were at my house, the house with the pool. Me, Chris, Videz, David, you know, the squad.
The squadron.
Quentin as well.
You could. I'm not sleeping sneaky. Like, I will not sleep until I'm in San Diego or on the flight.
So we're there. Videz has never played Red Dead before. As soon I started the game all the way over, and I was like, all right, Videz, here's the controller. Go work your magic. As soon as he's able to play, like, off the rails, he goes, howdy, partner, and shoots the first person he sees. And then
I do remember that.
And then immediately it's like, you broke the law. And he was like it cuts you off because you have to play.
It's
for
like
a
the
little
same
bit
thing as
before you're free
Wasted,
to-
right? Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you have to play for a little bit till you're like out of the tutorial part, and during that time you can't kill anybody. So he got kicked immediately back to the starting point. And
What? What's so
I'm
funny?
just laughing.
And I told him, I said, Videz, why did you do that? He said, well, you said I could shoot people.
That would literally be me. I'd literally probably do that shit.
I said, Videz, you have to play through the tutorial. He said, this is some bullshit.
We
I want to
gotta-
ride horses.
We got to do a gaming stream with Amanda, and if we do, we have to
just
pick.
let her play.
Well, no,
Look here.
no.
No, come on, you'd have fun.
I'd have no clue what the fuck is going
No,
on.
that's the best part.
Well, so my
I don't
thing,
like being laughed at.
So
We're
my
laughing
thing
with
is
you.
my thing is I want to pick a game that Amanda can like get into and enjoy, and I feel like it's gonna be hard for her to get into it and enjoy it if she has to learn how to play it too. 'Cause the games that we want to play are long games. You know what I mean? Red Dead's a fucking multi-hour big game, and if she's gonna sit through all that, even if it's over the course of some time, like she's gonna want to just sit and watch and like be able to talk and interact rather than like try and do it all.
She would like Firestarter.
Firestarter?
Yeah. Or is it Firestarter? Firewatch?
Firewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good one.
Is that I think I've heard of it.
Firewatch is a like
Is it like the fire? You're on the tower and
you're on the tower.
Yeah,
watching
I've
for
seen
fires.
gameplays.
Yeah,
of
so
that.
it's
it looks
like-
interesting.
It's way better than like we thought it was
I
gonna
think
be.
I watched PewDiePie play it. Honestly,
It's really good.
What about, have you played Hello Neighbor?
Well, I'm not playing Hello Neighbor.
Why not? No,
No,
not
is
you.
it
I'm talking about
scary?
I
her.
don't care. It's
if
weird.
it's scary, I'm
It's
not.
nerve-wracking.
So okay, so here's the game I want to play. and you be there for The Last of Us.
Okay.
And it is like scary. It's a horror game, but it's not like Ash Creighton. It's not like
No, she I don't think she would like it.
really.
Yeah. I mean, I think she would like.
Do you like The
I
Walking
think-
Dead? Do you like stuff like that?
I think she would like it in the
Anything
beginning.
like that?
I think she would
No?
like it in the beginning, but I think like because of how long it is, it'd be hard for her to stay invested.
You think?
Well, just like not in terms of like the story, because I think the story is very compelling, but there's such long levels in between like stuff in the story.
Yeah, but all the levels have story in them. Like even the stuff like
Yeah.
that you collect and the stuff that you like pick up on along the way is like all part of the story.
I don't know. I mean, like you
And
could
the
definitely
characters
we
are
could
so
definitely
great.
try it, and she can tell us if she likes it or not. And then that could be the game. Like we play a game, and then we let Amanda sit through us playing it, and we're like, hey, do you like this? And she's like, nah, we just stopped playing.
It's like, all right, stream's over.
I'll just be so sad if she doesn't like it.
Well,
'cause
I'm
I
just-
love it
I
so
mean,
much. It's
I-
like my favorite game ever.
I mean, I liked it, and you liked it, but we're those types of people. We got to figure out what Amanda's tasting is.
You still haven't played The Last of Us 2.
Who, me?
Yeah, we
Yeah, we have. I was
you
here
haven't
when you and
finished
Matt
it though.
played it.
Yeah, but
Like,
we
I
played
saw
for
the
like
whole-
3 hours.
I saw the
Whoa,
whole thing
whoa,
happen.
okay,
you
yeah,
know,
the
that
thing.
thing.
But that's not the whole game.
No, I know.
That's
but
2
I get the
hours
gist.
in.
I get the gist.
Oh my god.
You know, lesbians, zombies, the whole nine.
Charles is so small looking. You're small looking.
You do look small. What's wrong? Did you
Creighton's gameplay streams leave a lot to be desired.
drink? Nah, yeah, I agree.
Beezy, what's up, Beezy? I didn't even see
What's
your
up,
name.
Beezy?
Just her. What color is it over there?
It's white.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say on my screen it like
Flat.
it sort of blended in with Copenhagen's message, and like because the
Yeah,
hearts are
no, I
purple and
get it.
everything else is
Yeah.
purple. Like I couldn't really tell it was there
Well,
for a
so
second.
so like I think that my real
Beezy,
issue
are you
is
gonna be in San Diego? Answer if you're here. Anyway, sorry.
my real issue is like the volume. That was the other thing I was going to talk to you about. Like the volume is so quiet when we're streaming, but it's great. It sounds fine when it's after it's recorded, and after it's up on the YouTube.
I don't know. People might have to just crank it.
Well, no, I mean
Volume
but,
is
but,
such an
but
annoying.
can you show me
thing
where to
figure out.
crank it over here? Like, 'cause I cranked it up
After
on
maybe
over
after
here.
streaming. We're not doing this right now.
No, yeah. I
Just
mean,
remind me
like,
later.
Let's point to which knob that I turned.
Okay. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
knob. Wait,
Knob?
knob? What are you talking about? It's
Yeah.
not any of that stuff.
Oh, it's not.
It's gonna be an OBS issue.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think. I mean, there shouldn't be a reason that it would be one of these things.
Mm.
But we'll figure it out, or not.
God, Charles is so small. Go to bed. says
Are you?
Sneaky.
Well, Sneaky and I are gonna be at the airport around the same time. Not this airport,
Why
but
don't
we
you
will be
get
arriving
why
in
don't you
San
get
Diego
Sneaky
around
to
the
pick
same.
you up?
Because he lives in Oregon.
Just have him Uber you there.
Have you ever tried to get an Uber in this fucking town? We were in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We were in
Charlie.
Tennessee. We
I have an
we
idea.
couldn't get a ride to the airport at like 5 in the morning.
Whoa, what's on your elbow?
In
Did you see that? Wait, do your elbow up again, and then look at the screen. You see that?
what?
You see that? What is that?
It looks
Was
like
that a wart?
Oh, this little
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a wart. It's
Oh.
been there for like 20 years.
Oh, okay. Charlie,
It's
I
never
figured out
gone
who
away.
you should get to take you.
Whoa!
Tori.
I just felt my head.
What?
I got a haircut today, and
Oh,
everything's so skin. I haven't felt it yet.
Charlie.
Yes.
I know who should take you to the airport.
I'm not getting Tori to take me to the
Why
airport.
not?
One, it's early and on zero notice. Do you know how mad he will be? He
Or-
probably has to be at UPS at 6 in the
Or
morning.
what if he's like, I'm already here, and he scares the fuck out of you?
Yeah, he comes out of the vent.
He's venting.
I-
Seems pretty sus.
You son of a bitch.
we should all play Among Us then. We should all play Among
See,
Us.
I feel like
Oh
that's
my
the kind of game she would
God.
like.
You would like Among Us.
I've played
You
it
would-
before.
You would hate me in Among Us, though, 'cause I'm good.
That would be so
We'd have
fun.
to get a whole crew, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We have to, 'cause like, okay, so what? 4 of us. Say that. Just say
Or-
it's us 3, April, and then like, who else all of a sudden? Okay, we could probably get
Quentin.
Quentin.
Quentin,
That's
Chloe?
5. We need at least
Chloe?
8 people.
I could get Grant.
Chloe.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Grant. You don't know who Grant
You
is?
just said it
We
3
went.
times.
We went
I
to
don't
high
know who that
school
is.
with him. Redheaded.
Oh, Grant! We could get Grant! I love Grant.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
forgot
I knew
about
it-
Grant.
I knew it would
You
take
work
him.
with Grant
I
now.
work with Grant
I
now.
forgot you work with Grant.
Yeah.
Rio Las. Where are you,
He
you
misses-
sweet son of a bitch?
He
Robbie.
misses you.
I miss
We
him.
could get Robbie. No.
He
Oh.
misses you.
I miss Grant so much. Grant had one. I love Grant. I used to sit next to Grant in my entrepreneurship class at high school, and we. You know how they had the Blackboard, like chats you could do online
Yeah.
at school. So like you do an assignment, I do an assignment, and then fucking two of us have to go message someone's assignment and be like, your message was fucking cool, and you did a good job, and there were pauses and periods and commas, and you did all the English shit.
Yeah.
You have to say, like, a fucking constructive thing. Well, one day, Quentin sat in between me and Grant. It was me, Quentin, Grant. And we would always talk a bunch of shit because, like, we were the three. We were smack dab in the center of the class. All the desks in the class were on the outer wall, except for 6 of them that go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
facing each other in the smack dab middle of the room. And we were the middle of the room kids.
Yes.
We were the
Oh
fucking
my
cool kids in this
God.
nerd class. And me, Quentin, and Grant were sitting there, and Quentin walked in the room like a fucking zombie. I've never seen Quentin so tired and so done. And Quentin's like a good student. Like in
Yeah.
school, Quentin was like a,
What's up, Joker?
yo, Joker, are you going to be there? Sadly, no San Diego this year due to personal things. Beezy, I'm sorry, and I love you, and I can't wait till I see you again. Joker, are you going? Anyway, he walks in dead. Usually Quentin's like a, even in those moments, like, let me get my work done,
Yeah.
and then I'll just sit here and be sad. He walked in, he opened up Blackboard, and he typed something really quick, and then cut it off. And I was like, I didn't even see what he typed.
But you didn't tell him
And
what the
hold on, I'm going to. Stop it. Let me tell that you did
Okay.
this twice in the last 2 weeks where you fucking ruined a story right before I was about to say the thing.
Okay.
The prompt on that day's Blackboard was a picture, you've probably seen it, of a cat going up or down some stairs. And it's kind of hard to tell. It's like an optical illusion. You
Yeah.
can't tell if it's going up or going down. So the picture, our teacher, Miss Plexico, was like, is this cat going up or down the stairs? Explain why. I wrote my reason. Other people wrote theirs. Our mutual friend, Alyssa, was the first one to go and read someone else's.
Alyssa.
French Shelley.
Oh wow, you just said
Yeah,
her whole
well,
name.
whatever.
Just
No one's
her.
going to spell it right. She sits there. She goes like that from the corner, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And she looks at Quentin and is like, "Quentin," and Quentin just goes like, he's like he's already head on the desk, fucking dead to the world. He goes like, "What?" And she's like, "Nothing." And then I was like, "What the fuck?" And then like slowly you just hear like all over the room,
Yeah.
and everyone's laughing. And I was like, what the fuck? So I go to Quentin's Blackboard, and like Miss Plexico walks up behind me as I'm doing it, and we both at the same time look, and Quentin's answer was, there is no cat and there are no stairs. that was his fucking 100% answer. Didn't give a fuck. You had to write like a paragraph or
Yeah.
something, 2 paragraphs, and like if you don't do like what you're supposed to, it's like just a flat 0 on the grade. And Miss Plexico walks over, looks at my screen, looks at me, I look at her, we both just go like smile and nod. She walks back, and the grades are posted on there, and she gave him 100. She was like, that was fucking hilarious. Bravo, sir. No, wanted to do had. I haven't. So bad. Do had. Joker, you gotta fix your keyboard. I haven't been to San Diego since '93. Dude, I forgot you're like 75.
Shit.
What happened in San Diego in '93?
Yeah, what happened? Wait, hold on. You said that very much like, haven't been since '93. I'm drinking. What's this English?
That's Spanglish.
Almost 50. Well, you don't look a day over 33.
It's only Wednesday, Joker. rough week. Huh?
rough week, eh, Captain? Captain, it's only
Oh, it's
10-10. Captain, it's only Wednesday. That is such a great dude, did you ever watch the movie they made?
no. Is it good?
It's pretty good. They've been making one ever. It's been like, that movie came out like fucking 12 or 13 years ago. They've been
Yeah.
making the sequel for fucking ever.
Really? They're
Yeah,
making a
it's
sequel?
still, dude, they've been making it. It's been in fucking pre-production / production for like
What
fucking
is this,
10
Avatar?
years. Basically, it's like another Avatar. Well, I think they're making like 2 or 3 in a row, just
so
like
it
they
is
did the first one.
Avatar.
Yeah, because Andy Serkis played the captain, and
like he did all the movements and stuff. for the
yeah, like it's
captains?
motion capture.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good. I need to rewatch it 'cause like I can't remember. It was
I
really
haven't
good,
watched
but
it.
it was also like I was a lot younger. It came out when I was younger.
Yeah. Hey, we've carved pumpkins.
We did. They're on the porch.
Yeah, and there's one in here.
Tomorrow is my Friday. Tomorrow's your Friday? Tomorrow's my Friday. I think tomorrow's a lot of people's Friday in this community. I'm going to keep it
Wow.
real with you.
Wow.
We're all so excited.
I'm jealous.
Plus, I got a fat thumb pressing little fucking buttons on this iPhone. I'm sorry. I'm going to sneeze, guys. It's going to happen soon.
Fat
can feel it.
Fat thumbs used to be my street name.
Fat Fat Numsies is your street name.
Fat thumbs.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna say. If Fat Numsies,
Fat thumbs.
if Fat Thumbs is your street name, you're not gonna be on the streets for long, brother. That's a bad street name.
It was a different time, Charlie.
Was it a different time?
It was.
At what time in your life were you on those streets? Fat nubbies.
I'd rather not talk about it.
I work 410s. Damn. Wait, what do you mean? You'd rather not talk about it?
I just rather not talk about it.
You'd rather not talk about it?
Exactly. Amanda's not even contemplating.
Amanda's just like keyed out of this part of the conversation.
She's like, I don't even want
Yeah.
to be a part of this. I want nothing to do with this. This does not have my name on it.
how have you been, Amanda? I've
Yeah.
missed you. It has been
I have missed you
ever
too,
since
Charlie.
this goddamn new Monday schedule I've been working has happened.
It's been
The last time I saw you was the Pokemon cards, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's been that was September.
That was like
That was
2
so-
weeks ago.
It was like 3.5.
Oh,
It was like 3.
Time flies.
Time does
when
fly.
you're like
Amanda.
so busy.
I'm glad
have
you've been
so
able to
much-
come and do some of these with Creighton.
Yes.
You
I'm
said
glad about that.
wait, what?
I said I'm glad you've been able to come do some of these with Creighton, even though I wasn't here for them.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm glad that we're still able to like get some stuff out. Like I know
Yeah.
we said it earlier, but I'm like I just want to reiterate that like I'm glad we are all able to still all do this, not just like me and him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because that was the big worry we thought like at one point, like
That we were gonna stop.
well not that we were gonna stop, but that like it was gonna be like so if Amanda couldn't show up or you couldn't show up or I couldn't show up, that like it would get harder to want to do them. But I think that us all doing our own little things every once in a while makes these even better. Because now it's like we've been doing other stuff, but now we get to
Yeah.
do shirts off
It's
again.
like, it's like the Justice League coming together.
Yes, this is our Avengers.
Hey,
What?
I have so
Ye-
many questions about the stuff you put in the Discord, Amanda.
Oh yeah, you've been
God,
putting
oh
some.
God, oh God. Wait, I've forgotten. It's been. So
I was in the
fucking
Navy
long.
station in San Diego. Amanda is awesome. Amanda is awesome.
Thanks.
Oh, see, he was in the Navy too, Amanda.
My sister's
Just
in
like
the
your
Navy.
sister. They gave one.
Okay, so hold on, Creighton. We have to pick. We have to decide who gets to say which things she
Okay.
said.
Oh.
So we've already done water bottle cap, correct? That was.
I
a
don't
while.
think we did.
Oh,
No,
we
no.
didn't.
No, we did not.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That was
okay,
the first
that's
one
a
that I
very,
saw.
That's a very. It's a stupid one.
Oh, I forgot about Miss Pam's vagina.
Do you wanna
We'll talk about all
Well,
these things.
Are they
I
all
for-
connected?
the water ball cap?
Are they connected to her
vagina.
coot?
The you do your thing first. Tell us
Where-
about the cap, the water bottle cap.
This was very anticlimactic. So, my new apartment. I'm like making sure all the doors are locked at night. My mom's like, make sure the doors are locked, whatever. And so we have a deck door or a patio door, and then we have the other door. So I grabbed a frozen ice.
Is this a somewhat scary story?
I hope
No,
so.
no, it's
Okay,
not. Not.
okay.
It
I'm
should be.
just-
Is
Not
it
at all.
Halloween themed?
Will you let me fucking explain the story? Okay.
I
Anyways.
apologize.
So I grabbed a frozen water bottle from the freezer, and I went to go unlock the front door. I'm going towards the patio door, and I made sure that locked. And I turned around, and I heard just this weird ass pop, and I felt something on my neck. And so I
On your neck.
yeah, I was like, and it like startled me, and so like I just
Wait,
say
hold-
just
when you say pop, what? Creighton, shut the fuck up. What kind of pop? What kind of pop?
it was just like
Like you felt it in your body, or you felt like a pop
I felt,
somewhere around
I felt
you?
something around me.
Did you feel a
And
pop
so-
or you heard a pop?
I heard the pop, I felt it on my neck, and so
You heard and felt a pop.
and so this
Outside.
is a new, no, I'm inside at this
Oh,
point, and
okay,
so I'm like
okay,
new
okay.
neighborhood. I don't know.
I feel like
these people
outside
at
would
all.
have been scarier.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm trying to understand the atmosphere.
yeah,
I'm not trying to
I'm
interrupt.
inside. I'm inside. I made sure that the patio door was locked, and I turned around. And as I turned around, I heard a pop, and I felt something hit my neck, and like
So for like a second, you're dead in your brain.
Yeah,
You're like,
well,
oh, I've
I
been
was like-
shot.
I was, and like so, and
This
then
is what death
it
feels
happened
like.
on this side, and this ear started ringing really bad.
Oh,
I
you-
couldn't hear out of it, and I was like, well, I heard the ringing, but I couldn't hear anything else, and so like I was startled. I was like, ow! I was like, and my mom's like, what happened?
I love.
She's like in the other room, and she's like, what happened?
Was it so? It was loud.
It was loud.
Okay.
And so I literally thought, I was like, there's no, like, I turned around, there was, like, nothing busted or anything. I look over, the water bottle cap literally popped off the frozen water bottle, hit my neck, and I don't know where the fuck it went. But I was like,
So wait, the bottle was frozen, and what? It just by
The-
thawing, just
yeah.
somehow just like
I didn't-
chemically
well,
just
the-
exploded off of there.
and the thing is, like, you know, when you take a frozen water bottle out and you leave it out, it starts, like, popping because it's thawing out. Nothing of that sort. It was just the fucking lid. the cap. It just popped off. I looked at the damn thing and there was no lid on it. I
Have
didn't
you
know
ever-
where the fucking lid went. That never happened to me before.
Have you ever done the trick where you put water in like a freezer that's like at 33 degrees right before freezing, and then you leave it in there at 33 for a long time, and then you take it out and you flick the bottle and it freezes?
I've done. I do that. Like
Isn't that
I
fucking cool?
leave them in there just long enough to where it's all slushy, and I'll bring it
Yeah.
out. And by the time it comes out, it's just like, boom.
Yeah. Sometimes if you do that, like at the wrong time, the bottle will burst.
Really?
Yeah, if you flick it, it'll just like fucking
shit.
break like a
I
Coke
wanna
can in
try
the
that.
freezer.
Shit.
It's fucking sick.
That's cool.
So hold on.
So that was
the
that was-
anticlimactic looking
yeah.
of them all. So now I'm worried
Hold on a minute.
'cause the next one's Creighton. You
Oh,
read
no,
the
no,
next
no, no.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
What's
Okay.
the next one? Hold on. let me go.
So water bottle cap I read. You read the next thing Amanda said.
All right, hold on.
'Cause these get pretty crazy.
Let me pull it
You
up.
can't read the other one after that one 'cause I
Oh.
thought about it and we can't do that one.
Okay.
Wait.
The one immediately after that.
The one immediately after that one.
After a water bottle or after the next
After
one?
the
Wait.
next
So do you want me
Okay.
to read yours or Amanda's? Right? Because you have something on
Oh
here as
well, we'll get to mine after. We'll do.
Okay.
Well, let's do all of them. Let's do each other's all in a line.
Okay.
So, almost passed out at work.
Okay.
Is that the one you're talking about?
No,
or-
I'm
No,
talking
the
about
one after that, don't
that
mention.
one.
Okay.
So, I'm working truck, not my job. And I'm like,
Why are you working? Not your job.
because
She always works
it's
on her
chaotic.
job.
You
So
need to take a goddamn baseball bat and billy club those motherfuckers if they make you do other people's jobs.
It's true.
I'm tired of this shit.
Or a butter sock.
Ooh, butter sock. Jeanette McCurdy, that shit.
fuck yeah. Anyways,
Do you think she killed her mom with a butter sock? I'm sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
Damn.
Hey, she's glad her mom died, okay?
Damn.
I dig it though. I want to read
that's-
that book so
I
bad.
do too. I've
Could
heard
you
it's
imagine?
incredible.
I
her
mean,
butter
I don't
sock
want to kill
gave
my
her
mom, but
cancer?
like,
Okay. No, I'm kidding.
Rest in peace. Anyway, we are like this.
Rip. The butter sock.
so I was working. Are we ready?
Ooh.
Yes. Understood, Joker. I'm listening.
Okay.
He's
So
give me the spots, you know.
yeah, I was stalking truck, and I don't know. I was like, I had my AirPods in. I was listening to a podcast, and I'm
What
going.
podcast were you listening to? This is actually important to me to understand.
No. Like I have like
mental-
a set of like serious ones and like ones that I really like, and then ones that I just listen to in the background. And this one, do you remember? Did you watch Vine at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know Zane and Heath.
Yes.
So they have their unfiltered podcast.
Yeah.
and-
It's so
yeah,
good.
I love it.
I
know,
love them.
okay.
I
We're
love
like
them.
the same person, Charlie.
We watch a lot of the same shit and didn't know it.
Yeah.
No wonder we connected so quick when we met in our hatred for Creighton. I think whatever it is, algorithmically, most of what we watch is so not him
Yeah.
that we just hate him so much. Look at him. Look at him on the screen. Look at his dumb little smile
Okay.
and his tongue. You stupid beats wearing fucking ugly ear
We are
having.
making this story about him, and it's not about him.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I didn't even say anything.
Anyways, I know. So,
See,
I was.
magnetic personality.
Have you listened to the their podcast recently?
I never really get to sit down and listen to their whole podcast. I
Yeah.
get all the clips off of like Instagram and
Okay.
shit, you know?
So like this one, however long ago it was, 2 weeks ago, I'm listening to it, and their friend Matt had appendicitis. Matt King.
Goof. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Matt King.
And so
He is a lunatic.
he is, and I love him. He's so cute. So I was working, and like I already had this issue where like I would get like really lightheaded, like turning around. Like I don't know.
Vertigo?
I have vertigo. Yeah. So I
You
think
do
it was
have
like,
vertigo?
Yeah.
Do you take medication for it?
No. It's like I don't think you do. It just comes and goes.
Okay.
They didn't give me any medication for it when they told me I had it. So, anyways, I was like struggling with that. And so in the podcast they were like talking about his appendectomy or whatever you call it. And so he was talking about like how it felt and like the aftermath of it, and I started like getting really really like woozy.
What is an appendectomy?
When you have appendicitis, you have to get your appendix removed,
Oh,
or else it bursts and like
okay.
a whole bunch of ways
Okay.
you could die.
Yeah.
So he's explaining like how he felt and like how he felt in like the healing process and like what they did.
Did
And
your
I
appendix
started
burst?
like, no.
Okay.
So I started like freaking out a little bit. I literally had to go sit back there for a second. Robbie passed me. He's like, "Are you okay, man?" I was like, "Dude, no. I think I'm dying." But that, like, I've never come so close to like passing out at work like that before.
Joker, that's funny. He said I get vertigo when I drink too much.
But that was also not a very interesting story.
So wait, no.
Raw dogging high blood
wait,
pressure.
Wait, hold on. I want to go back to this. So what
I
happened?
feel like raw dogging high blood pressure may have led to your vertigo.
No. Well, like that,
No,
but also, I want to know, like, what do you mean? Like, so listening to them gave you so much anxiety about the situation
I don't know
that
what
you
it
had to
was.
go sit down?
Like, I'm not, like, I can handle my own blood and everything that happens to me as a
Mhm.
person, but, like, I can't handle, I guess, hearing, watching, seeing anything else, like
So,
anybody
like,
else.
if I was to tell you, hey, I'm having, like, open heart surgery and I want you to watch, you probably, like, sit down and almost pass out?
No, if you went and had open heart surgery and you came out and you were like, yeah, they went in and you
They
explained the
did this
procedure,
and
then you
this.
said, yeah, I have, start explaining, like, your experience
Damn.
with it, I might.
So, like, okay.
I got, like, so involved in the story, I literally had to stop that
Yeah.
podcast. I didn't listen to it anymore because, like, I literally was
Damn.
like,
Talk about needing a trigger warning, like, for real.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad because I was just
For
like,
me,
whatever.
I can hear it if I see certain things.
It'll make
I
you
thought, yeah.
I'm very good. Like, very rarely do I get to. Oh my god, thinking about what I'm about to say is gonna make me puke. Like, I have to see some pretty gnarly shit, and I can see a lot of gnarly shit and it not fuck with me. The other day, me and Mike went to go help Ritz with her new house, and she showed me this video of this.
Maybe we shouldn't go over that then.
Do you want to know what made me gag before? A badly cooked
Never
eggplant.
say that again. Hold on. If I hear my blood being drawn, I'm out like a lot. Oh damn, yeah, that can definitely
Hear
I'm
it?
standing.
You
Hold
can
on.
hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear it if it's
Yeah.
quiet.
See, that never used to freak me out either. I used to donate blood all the time. I was fine with it, and I could look at it just fine. but-
Now you just got older, and it's like.
Well,
fucking
I could handle my own. Like, if I'm bleeding or if, like I had my wisdom teeth taken out, I could handle all of that and what happened there. But,
So-
like, other people, like,
So
Inside
like,
the
what
vial.
if they're talking to you about what they're going to do to you? Does that freak you out? No.
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 Well,
I,
so
no.
the
So
thing-
what did Rich show you?
The thing I saw, the thing Rich showed me, was a lady who for like a month,
Oh, no.
Oh, let's
Oh,
go.
no.
for a whole month,
Hey, you like
this lady kept putting her contacts in, and she would fall asleep, and she thought that they were like falling out,
Uh-huh.
but they were just rolling back to the back of her eye,
Uh-huh.
and she did it for 23 sets of contacts.
I've heard of that.
And the video was her, like, the video was her using a Q-tip to, like, pull them out of the back of her eyeball. And they were all, like, congealed together, like a plate, like a bunch of, like, silicone plates in the back of her head inside her eye. It was, I hadn't eaten that day, so I had nothing to throw up, but
Yeah.
my body tried so hard to throw up. I sat there and fucking like dry heaved
I have another
like
story.
a motherfucker. And Rich is just sitting there like, you fucking pussy. Like, she's
Hey,
just talking
hey.
shit.
listen. Oh shit, hold on. Okay, I have a name for what happened to Amanda. It has been handed to me by the Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
Vasavagal, vascule. Vascular here, you read it. Vascular sarcoma or synecdoche. Yeah, read the definition. That's what you have, Amanda. Apparently.
Thank you for diagnosing me. I have that weird hole thing too, like the
Vasovagal.
you know what I'm
Syncope.
talking about, dude.
Syncope.
That's like fucking crazy.
Show the thing on
Occurs
camera.
when you faint because your body overreacts to certain triggers, such as the sight of blood or extreme emotional distress. It may also be called neurocardiogenic syncope.
See, I like that one better.
That makes a lot of sense.
Ah.
I have a gross story. Another gross
You
story.
got syncope, girl.
You got syncope.
You syncope as fuck.
I'm sick of this shit.
Sick of this shit. We had to get a stool sample from a patient's room during one of our rotations. We stood there in the bathroom. The toilet had a device to catch the stool before getting the sample to put in a container. I turned and looked at one of the female students and said, "Looks like he had corn for lunch." She left the room gagging. We stood there. There you go. Okay.
Damn.
That is some hard. See, that's where I can make jokes and
Yeah.
people won't be able to be with me.
Well, no,
Because
there-
I'm Joker in
Yeah.
that scenario.
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
when
I'm the like, oh yeah, look, there's some brisket in there.
so
look,
wait. When
Okay.
when I was a DSD receiver at my other store, I was talking a lot to this one
You were
truck
a DSD
driver.
receiver?
I was
Oh, interesting. Sorry.
when I was in the Charlotte region.
Region? Yeah.
So I was talking to this truck driver, and like I don't know what prompted this conversation, but he talked about a time where he was like riding his bike down country road. I don't know. He's like from
Country
like
roads?
not Gastonia. It's
Take
like
me
some
home.
weird place up there in that area. And so this happened when he was a kid, and I guess he like wiped out real bad and like
What?
what?
You forgot the TV was on?
I forgot the fucking TV was on, and dumbass, huge, giant Jeffrey Dahmer face was looking at me, and I was not ready for it.
Pussy.
Pussy!
Anyways.
Anyways.
So he wiped out real bad. He fucked up his shin really bad. Like you could see. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Tell your story.
He's got,
Well, he
he's
got
got
fucking distracted.
psychopnegy. Whatever the fuck it was. His blood is boiling right now.
He's about to pass out.
You're a DSD receiver
should
person.
Yeah, I was
should
talking
sit
to a
down,
truck
Charlie.
driver, and he said when he was younger, he was riding his bike down a country road, dirt road, whatever. He wiped out really bad. His like the back of his leg, his calf muscle, I guess, was completely like exposed. He said he could see all like the tendons, all that bullshit. And he said so he was walking back up to the house, and it just so happened that night they were supposed to have spaghetti for dinner. So every
Yes.
single time now that I have spaghetti, I think of that dude.
Nice.
And I'm like, huh.
He's like, my leg was that earlier today.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I have only ever gagged at one thing. And one thing only.
My penis.
No.
Oh, okay.
I
That's what
was
the show.
dating this girl, and she wanted to make a vegan burger one day. She made it out of eggplants.
I know
and
who it
was
is.
Not cooked very well. And I took one bite, and it was the
So
worst.
bad.
It was so bad. And even thinking about it now, I almost gagged. Like, and to this day, even when I look at it,
I cannot eat oysters.
I can't. But that's the only thing that's ever made me physically gag. Like,
Yeah, this eye thing that Rich showed me was I don't.
like
very
I've had
rarely-
stuff gross me out, but never make me gag quite like that.
And
Yeah.
like them pimple popping videos can't do it.
Oh really?
Those
I
don't
can't
make me
do it.
gag
Some people love those.
I used to like
I
them, but like
cannot
for
watch
some
'em.
reason I just like I've grown
Dr.
out of
Pimple
it.
I want someone to do that to me. I don't
Yeah,
want to do that. I
yes.
don't want to see it.
Yeah.
In the Navy, when we would go out to sea, I'd be the one trying to get people who were getting seasick to throw up. So fun. Oh, those are like snot globes. I love watching those. Oh my god. I can't do it. I can't look. Like I can see it. I'm not gonna get grossed out, but like every once in a while you see one that's so bad
Yeah.
that it's just. Anyway, fuck the next one. Why do we have to talk about throwing dead bodies into outer space, Amanda? No.
Wait,
Fuck
what
the
about
other
the
Fuck
the
that one.
raw dog?
I don't care about raw dogging. I want to know why she
We can tell
thinks
Charlie.
she and I quote, this has to be talked about. Throwing dead bodies into outer space.
Isn't that
So-
what Mike wants to do?
Yeah, Mike does want to do
He
that.
wants to be shot into space. That's
Into
not
the
throwing.
sun.
Well, like so Saturday was that? Yeah, that was Saturday, something like that. I was down stacking the truck with Grant, and this is literally like I don't know.
Yes,
we talk
down
about
stacking.
a lot of like off the wall shit, like
Yes.
really off the wall shit.
More than us?
And he's actually told me, he's like, Amanda, I think you have issues because you openly talk about your trauma. And I was like,
Oh, I remember that story. That story was funny as fuck.
no, well, no, this was what happened today 'cause I was talking to him.
I thought you were
Openly talk about our trauma.
Well,
101
he
over
was
here.
just like, he's like, I'm not bothered by it at all. He's like, but I think you
We
honestly
do,
have an
don't we?
issue.
We do
Yeah.
talk a lot
I
about our
told him
trauma.
about like
We
the
don't
first
give a
time I
fuck.
met you, and I told you the story about my dad leaving,
yeah.
and you were like,
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
And
And-
Creighton was like, dude, all three of us.
Yeah, we were like, what the
sort of.
fuck?
Not with him. It was not that in exact scenario, but like
Yeah.
we all did have a lot of like come to Jesus moments in the very wee hours of our like the 3-way friendship
Yeah.
of us knowing each other. Like it was
Yeah.
all like, oh, this is like our own personal little therapy group.
Yeah.
So why'd you say it like that?
So we were talking about this, and I can't remember. Oh my god, now I can't remember.
What is it? What happened? Do you want to talk about the trauma?
Dead bodies in
No,
space. Dead bodies in
throw-
space.
Throwing dead bodies in space. I can't remember how we got to this point, but he was literally like, I was like, the whole gist of it was basically like, you know, what if, like, instead of burying them, we literally just put them in a spaceship, send them out to outer space, and just let them out.
We
just
do
like
that.
dispose
Like
of
a
them.
Viking.
Well,
Funeral-
so that's
funeral.
kind of what they're gonna do with a lot of trash.
Yeah.
Like that's kind
Well,
of
'cause like you know, like, Jesus Christ, do you really have to do that right now?
They can't hear it. only we can hear it.
But I wanted to get your opinion on that because like I didn't know that if we did that or not, but like
Well, so we like air quote we do it. Like we sort of do it, but the plan one day I think is like a lot of our trash just take it to space and let it fucking shoot it in a direction and say hasta la vista. 'Cause
yeah.
like one, the Earth only is ever constantly getting heavier because like you know okay like vitamin D. You know how we get it from the sun? It's 'cause it's literally just being shot at us. Like vitamin D is legit. Like
Yeah.
the Earth like takes in like 100 million pounds of matter a day just from the sun shooting it at us.
Mhm.
Like we like the planet's only ever growing. Like and that number was probably off, but like a lot. We get a lot of fucking shit pummeled at us every day from the sun and just from space in general. And like at a certain point, you know, you think of that and it's like, well, where's it all fucking going? We're just going to get heavier.
Yeah.
So like and also we go through a lot of waste as humans.
Mhm.
So the idea is, you know, shoot shit into space, pull back the good shit, throw shit into space, pull back the good shit,
Like a recycler.
basically. Or you never know. I mean, there's all kinds of different uses for things in different environments. Like they'll probably just shoot the trash into space and then like have it orbit so that they can get it if they need it.
Yeah.
But as far as bodies, I mean, I know people have there are people that are gonna get their bodies shot like at the sun or at the moon, or
Yeah.
just have their shit sent into space when they die so they can be in space.
Right. I honestly wish that like I knew the story leading up to that. Like it was really important at the time, and I totally forgot what led up to that. We talk about like dead things all the time, you know.
They gotta go somewhere. Can't keep
So-
them on the spaceship.
So what about
That's
the
true.
what about the blood pressure? Like raw dogging high blood pressure.
Oh my-
So I was in the back room, and like two to-go people came back there,
Yeah.
and so I was talking and
Food
like
line to go.
yeah, food line to go, and we were talking for a little bit, and one of the ladies was like, why are you so red? And I'm like, I'm naturally red, you know. I'm like, I have high blood pressure. And the other one was just like, did you take your medicine? And I'm like, no, I don't have medicine for it. I just know 'cause I come from a long line of people that have
You
high blood
need
pressure.
to get that shit
and
checked
like
out.
that chick was literally like, damn, you're really raw dogging high blood pressure out here. And that was really funny.
That is really funny.
I was like, we laughed at it for a good long time. So I got
you
even
really
redder.
you really raw dogging this high blood pressure.
I get red
you
up
need to go to the doctor.
I know.
Amanda.
I
Yeah.
get red
Go
up
to
to
the
a certain
goddamn
point
doctor.
to where it turns purple.
You
Yeah,
need to
you
see a
do.
doc.
It's crazy.
I
Like,
know.
and it's not even like nothing even that crazy has to happen.
I know.
You're just like you just sit there and like we'll be like Amanda.
I thought
and
you
you won't hear us
were-
and we'll go Amanda. And like us having to say it like a little meaner, you're just like with like 3 shades deeper all of a sudden. Like you turn into a little chameleon.
I thought that you were gonna say like you were raw dogging somebody with high blood pressure.
I thought honestly
I-
my
and
brain
I was like, well, what's that like?
I,
You know?
I've been there, done that.
have
got
you
a
ever seen
t-shirt.
the beginning of Forrest Gump when the teacher's
Yeah.
having sex
Are
with
you
his
saying
mom?
it's like that?
I feel like if it's a dude with high blood pressure, he probably is
Having
screaming.
breathing issues.
Well, I've been there, done that. Got the
he's
t-shirt.
like, let's stop. Really, for real? High blood pressure? What
Got
was
a
it like?
t-shirt?
Oh, gross. Ugh.
Nice.
Did it affect
What color was the
Yeah.
t-shirt?
Dude,
Oh, I
shut
thought you
the
were.
fuck
I
up.
thought you were gonna say what color was the wang. 'Cause I mean, like if your face is turning red, that thing's gotta be turning purple.
I just got a haircut, Gingy. Are you gonna be there, Gingy, or am I gonna cry when I get there? 'Cause you're not there. What happened? Did he say some dumb shit?
Yeah.
I was looking at chat.
I said if your face is turning red, imagine what that thing's turning.
Well,
purple.
here I know how we can get off of this subject and make it a lot cleaner.
Was it? Wait. Was
I'll
it
talk
purple?
about Miss Pam's vagina.
Was that
Okay.
purple?
Ooh,
So
Was it a coot?
shut up. A couple weeks ago.
it was a hoot.
A couple of weeks ago.
An
Just a
old
couple
hoot.
days after the Pokemon cards.
Yes.
I went up to the Pineville Mall with my sister and my dad to get some shoes. Those shoes right there.
Some
Okay.
nice shoes.
And
Those
they
brown
are nice.
shoes.
I like them. And
Okay.
on the way back, we're having I never get to be with my sister and my dad at the same time, like very rarely. and it just be us, 'cause usually like my brother's there or we're at like a family thing, so like our family's there. 'Cause me and my me and my sister, for a long time, me and my sister hated each other. Like there was a time in my life, like many years in a row, where I could, like, she could have died, and I would have been like,
we went over
cool.
this in the last podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Did.
Okay, well, some people don't keep up. You know, we do. Not everyone else
We're
does.
just
I have to
saying,
reiterate
Trevor.
certain
We're
things.
just saying, we get it. You hate your sister.
I love my sister. I miss her.
I love my sister too.
Anyway,
I miss her. I was like, do I have a sister? I do have a sister.
when we are together, me and my sister hold nothing back. We talk about anything and everything in the world. Like, we are not afraid of any kind of conversation.
Pam's vagina.
Well,
nothing.
hold on. So our dad doesn't love that when he's around.
I figured that.
And so, but she can't control herself. So one day we were talking, and we were just going over one thing and another, like just a bunch of crazy things. The first thing, So the first thing was the Boring Company and the monstrosity that is my father. That's what I wrote in the thing. When I say this, it is going to be so convoluted and annoying to hear out loud, but I have to say it 'cause it's amazing 'cause he's such a doofus. Elon Musk's Boring Company, it's called the Boring Company. They bore holes underground with a giant drill to make those tunnels that he wants to make to, like, in Vegas and all these other places. And the company's called the Boring Company. They also are the company that sells all of his cool shit, like the flamethrower, the cool merch and shit, the little tiny cyber trucks that you can drive around like a little like golf cart. And he was like, do you know that the Boring Company's a pun? And I
Your
was like,
dad said that to you?
yes. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, but do you know why? And I was like, yeah, I think I know why. And he was like, well, then why? 'Cause he was like, now I don't get to say. He was mad that he did, like, that I knew.
Yeah, you
And then I was like, because they bore holes. So here's where I was kind of dumb. I didn't get which side of the pun, 'cause to me, I always figured it was boring, and that was a pun because the Boring Company, it's a boring. It
Yeah.
sounds boring,
Yeah.
literally, joke. Because what they do is a boring subject. Like, drilling holes underground isn't exactly, fucking Lord of the Rings.
But
Yeah.
they're also drilling, which is another word.
Well, for me, it's like scientifically, it's super interesting.
Yeah.
Like what they're doing. So to me, it was a pun, like a smart guy pun, air quotes, ha ha ha. I just thought, because I'd watched like documentaries on it, and I've seen like the big TV specials of them doing it, and the like method for the drill and how it like pulls everything back, and it's super cool. And he was like, no, it's 'cause they sell flamethrowers, and that's exciting. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, well, why'd you think? And then he just got so mad, and like I'm laughing like an idiot for like this last like 25 minutes of me having to keep explaining to him that it was a misunderstanding. And he was like, yeah, but why were you fucking laughing? Like you were like smarter than me or something. And I was like, first of all, is it a problem if your oldest son that you've raised is smarter than you? Doesn't that mean you've one is a father? Yeah. And then he's like, that's not the fucking point. And he like gets all mad. Anyway, it like that cools down. And I'm like, damn, you're so crazy. Just relax. And he was like, let's just change the subject. And then I said something along the lines of like something at the poker game. And Miss Pam used to be our babysitter, and her son plays at the poker game sometimes. And I mentioned her son, and my dad heard that she died a few months ago. But we don't know if she did.
Wait, what?
We don't know. He said, I think she died. I think I heard that Miss Pam died. And
Well,
I was
how
like,
old
well,
is she?
well, it's not old.
Not important.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Stop,
Like,
shut up,
is
hold
it a
on.
surprise?
Let me
or
tell the
like
story.
expected?
Let me
Okay,
tell the
so-
story. Anyway,
How do you not know?
he said, Caroline, did you know that Miss Pam, or have you heard that Miss Pam died? And then she goes, no, I saw her vagina once. And my dad goes, did you hear what I just said? And she was like, yeah. I
Did
saw
you
her
hear
vagina
what I
once.
just said?
Yeah, and I was like, how'd you see her vagina? Like, I screamed it. How'd you see her vagina? And my dad was like, can we talk about anything else? And I was like, you brought it up. And he's like, no, I didn't. And I was like, you brought her up. And we just sat there, and me and Caroline
Wait, so how did she
Talked
see her
about Miss
vagina?
Pam's vagina.
she wouldn't say, because my dad kept.
She wouldn't say?
Well, it's not that she wouldn't. My dad wouldn't let her. My
Well,
dad
That's
was like,
now,
no, we're not
full-blown
talking.
now it's
That's
a
full-
mystery.
That's
yeah.
full blown
Yeah.
out of respect, though.
Yeah, we got to figure this
This
out.
is like the
Well,
same.
because you would be talking about the dead, and whether
The
it
dead
be ill or
vagina?
not.
The dead
yeah,
coot?
the dead coot.
I mean, maybe.
No,
Whether-
but like, look, hear me out. She may or may not be dead. We don't know. So we don't know this disrespectful.
Well, it is disrespectful to talk about somebody's vagina.
How?
Is it?
I mean, is it? Okay, thank you.
I
What if
I
they're
don't
cool
think
with
so.
it?
Yeah,
what if they
they're
don't
cool
care?
with
What
it?
if they're
Yeah.
talking about
What if
it?
what if you're like it's
Not
the
to
it
best
say-
depends. Hey,
not
hey,
to say
hey,
Miss
what,
Pam
what,
is.
what they're like
Oh.
Miss Pam's pussy is popping. or
Wait, hold on.
something.
Let's stop
But
all
that's
this for a
still-
second, Miss Pam. If you're alive, I love you. I miss you, and I'm sorry for this whole conversation. Balls. I agree, Grant. I agree.
Grant. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like
disrespectful either way because you're talking about somebody else's. It's like people going and talking about penis sizes.
Listen, you guys can
I
talk
right?
about. You guys
Is
can
that-
talk
is that
about my.
respectful?
You guys can
That's
speculate on my
Hold
penis.
on a minute. Is that
whenever you want.
respectful?
I don't think that's disrespectful. I don't mind people speculating on my penis size.
Well, hold on, Creighton. You and me are both very traumatically
inclined.
inclined. We both have dealt with a lot of trauma. We just don't give a fuck about shit like that. I bet that there are plenty of guys
Yeah,
that don't
I'm
like people
asking the
talking
wrong
about.
I mean,
fucking
penis.
people.
Yeah, we are not.
I'm
We are not a good
I'm not
base
gonna.
group.
Wait,
on
we
this.
can
I'm
ask the
not gonna-
audience.
I'm not gonna walk up on somebody and start talking about their vagina. You know what I mean? Or
No,
talking about
talking
somebody
else's
vagina.
vagina.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, I'm not gonna walk up to a stranger and start talking about somebody else's vagina or their vagina.
Well, I think it's very disrespectful when people
I-
like talk about other experiences.
However, Miss Pam is a family friend.
Family friend, pseudo mother.
I feel like that's
Cool
There-
human being
I
all
feel
around.
like it's a different type.
If
of,
she is
like,
alive.
talking about it.
I kind of like how that got brought up. Like, oh, I saw her vagina once, but like at the same time, like there's people that literally talk about like, you know, like
Because we
like
don't know the
se-
context. Like, what this is sexual abuse.
It's not. No, Caroline made it. That was the first thing my dad was like, "Wait, why the fuck did you?" And she was like, "It wasn't like that." I think that she kind of implied that she walked in on her while she was in the bathroom one day or something like that kind of situation.
Oh. You had to be looking to see that, though, if somebody's in the bathroom. Like, if it's a girl in the bathroom like that.
anyways.
Anyways,
Yeah, damn, that sucks. Disrespectful. Let's not talk about.
You think it's disrespectful?
Did you have questions about it? Like,
no, it was just a really funny moment, and I was like, "Well, this was hilarious. I
Okay.
should put this in the thing."
Did she tell you which way it was parted?
Creighton, shut the fuck up. I was reading something and then I heard you say that.
disrespect.
So what's your deal, dude? What's your deal with these goddamn charcuterie boards?
I didn't know they were called charcuterie boards until recently.
Say it.
What'd
Say
you-
charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
There you go.
What do you think it was?
I thought it was just a snack tray or
Charcut?
like a
We-
Charcut
like a
board.
sample tray. You know what I mean?
Charcut.
All of a sudden, everybody's saying.
Charcut board.
All of a sudden, everybody's saying charcuterie, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It's always been charcuterie.
It has always been
I-
charcuterie.
Coochie boards. There we
Coochie
go.
boards.
Mm.
Yeah,
no.
charcut.
That's a Ouija board.
What?
That's a Luigi board.
That's a Miss Pam
I have a
board.
joke. Well, I don't know if I'm. It's
I
like
have a joke.
it's
I
my
have
life.
a joke for you.
A Ouija board.
You probably heard
Caribou.
Caramel. That's what I call
a
those
coo-
boards.
Tis
the
the
coochie.
season.
It's a charcut board now.
It's a coot board.
Charcut.
A coot.
Hey, you guys want to go to the party? I got to bring a coot board. Board with some
I got the
coot.
charcut board.
Got-
Shark
that's the
coot.
shark-
Charcuter
Charcut.
board.
Yeah, you right off that coot.
It's me, Mario, and the Ouija board. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Everybody, calm the fuck down. We were at Walmart, and this motherfucker saw a party tray, and he was like, "See, that's what it's called.
A party tray. Yeah.
It's called a party tray."
Aw, you
I said-
underprivileged little
or-
dude. Aw.
I said,
I have never.
He
Everybody
said-
all of a sudden started calling it charcuterie.
well, here's the best thing. I said, Creighton, it's a charcuterie board. He said, well, party tray is just how they say it in English. I said, Creighton, charcuterie is English. He's like, well, then why don't they call it that? I was
Well,
like,
I think
because it's easier to say party tray.
no. I think there's different things that
Well,
make
then
it a
why are we saying
charcuterie board
charcuterie?
because, like, you know, there's like the basic party trays that have like the pepperoni, the cheese, and the crackers, but then there's the charcuterie boards that have the different types of cheeses,
Well,
the
yeah.
grapes and the
Yeah, yeah,
raisins,
yeah.
all that shit.
I think this is a Mandela effect thing because I have never.
It is not,
in my
because
25 years of life heard of this thing until like
You're
the
so
last
young.
month or so.
Yeah, he is.
It's not because I eat junk.
Yeah, you
don't
do
eat.
have a terrible. Me and April
I-
found out that Creighton eats like a child.
I would never.
All
eat
his
like a
food
child.
is
I
like-
would never eat a child.
Okay. Anyways.
Good. We didn't speak. There's
Yeah.
no. We can definitely pull
There
that
was-
later.
Hey, good.
How long was that? We're an hour 4 minutes. Okay. 2% stop it.
What's worse than a rapist? A child.
A child.
No.
That face that she makes when she looks at the camera is
It's a he,
unbelievable.
actually. But there you go.
Wait, is it?
I think it's a he. Looks like he.
Is
I mean,
that-
we could just say they to be
Is that
PC.
person in that vine a girl or a boy? The vine with the child, like
It's a boy.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm
The guy,
sorry.
who's like
Hey,
a child.
Hey man, I'm sorry, dude.
And then the guy in the back's like, no.
No,
That's Amanda.
Yeah, that's a man.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
it
that's
really
you,
is.
That's you.
No.
No. What's worse than a rapist? A child. No.
Yeah.
Amanda's
I'm always
definitely-
just like,
She'd jump in. No
yeah,
questions
she
asked.
definitely would jump in that moment,
Mm.
and she, like, as you should.
Yeah,
Look,
no,
to be
for real.
fair,
Mhm.
children are not worse than rapists. I would like to make that statement publicly, and you may quote me on that. that is a Charlie quote, 100%.
Are we gonna put that in the Discord?
No, I
Oh,
wish
okay.
we could bring San Diego to us
What do you mean?
instead of go
Just
to
push our
San
San Diego somewhere else.
We'll just
why don't
push
we take our?
take Lancaster and push it somewhere else?
What you're proposing is bold, Charlie, but I like it.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? I went and got my suit today.
It looked nice.
Oh shit,
I took
dude!
a video
I
of it.
need to get it out of your car.
Oh my gosh, you looked so cute in your little suit. Oh
Don't-
my god.
Shut up,
I was like,
Mom.
oh.
Look, let me tell you the best part of this whole experience for me. He opens it up. He does just like this, and there are roses on the inside.
That's so
And
cute.
for those of you
Charlie.
that don't know,
For the uninitiated,
the plant of our town is roses.
yeah,
And for a
Lancaster's the
time-
Rose City,
Oh,
For-
I didn't even think about that.
Hold on,
For
wait.
a time, there was this movement,
which was
called
not the
We Are-
reason I got them.
that was called the We Are Lancaster movement. So he opens this up, and there's roses, and the first thing that pops in my mind
He
is We
says-
Are Lancaster, and I say it right
And
to
I
him.
go, we are Lancaster.
And it took him a second. Like I said, We Are Lancaster. He
And
goes,
then
"We
I
are Lan-"
laughed.
And then he realized, like he got
I-
halfway through it, and he like lost
I
it.
laughed in the middle of the goddamn men's warehouse so hard.
Right in front of the 3 mirrors.
Yeah, it was
He was laughing at
it was
himself.
awesome. I look
No
good
kidding.
in that suit.
Yeah, you do.
That
That's
suit-
so
You look
cute.
sharp.
You look so
Suit was-
You need a
snazzy.
tie.
I'm excited.
And I noticed you
I
had
have
your
some
haircut.
ties.
I was like, oh.
Well, I did not have my
you
haircut
didn't?
in that picture. No,
No, he looked.
I
rough in the
left
picture.
right after that to
So-
get it cut.
Like, he's been posting memories on Snapchat of you, like, with your facial hair and stuff. And, like, why don't you just grow it out, buddy?
Oh, see, people miss it.
Well,
Well, I never knew him with it, but I was like, damn, he looks nice with it.
well, what?
Like, yeah.
What?
No, you just are like, well, I thought I looked better without it.
I feel like I look better without it, and I
You look like your dad without it.
without it, I look
Yeah,
like that. What's
yeah.
wrong with that? Is something wrong?
No,
with
I'm
that?
just saying. Like,
Sounds
you
like
know.
something's wrong.
I love that picture of your dad that he put on
Fuck
Facebook.
you.
For-
Creighton just sends me unsolicited photos of my dad's face
on
staring at
Facebook.
the camera.
I'm gonna drop that in the Discord real quick.
No,
no,
you're
Don't
not.
Can
do
I not?
that.
Oh,
No.
Okay,
Do
okay, I'm
that.
sorry.
Fuck you.
That's disrespectful.
My dad doesn't
there
even
we
like-
Go.
My dad doesn't even like that picture exists.
Really?
Aw.
Yeah.
It's such a great picture.
I don't know about that. It's a
I
photo,
love that
alright.
picture of your dad. I'm keeping that forever. That's his
I
contact.
know you
picture on
are.
my phone.
Anyway,
Let's not move Lancaster.
Uh,
That's a lot of work.
that is a lot of work. I
We can hook up some trucks and do it.
Probably with
Yeah.
the fucking way this Janktown works.
I like when I have all my facial hair, but I also don't like how scratchy and
Is she?
patchy it grows everywhere else. So I've been
Yeah.
trying to shave everything equally
So
to let it grow in
yeah.
over time a little better, open things up.
I got you.
Open
Uh,
up those pores.
but I'm definitely gonna shave tonight. You're about to knock the map over. It's like wobbling.
Oh, that's not me.
Someone is. Someone's moving it.
It's the Lord.
I feel that my shit grows in patchy as fuck, and I'm not willing to shape it up. Yeah, for me, I'm just like at this point, it's like I'd rather just be clean shaven for a while. My grandparents like it. They
Yeah.
talk a lot of shit when I
I
have facial
love
hair.
your grandparents.
Yeah, they
I
love
your
you.
Nana.
They fucking love you.
I love your grandpa too. He's
my
really cool.
my nana loves Creighton more than she loves me.
Which is fair. My parents love him more. Than
Yeah,
me.
his mom. I might be Creighton's mom's favorite child.
Yeah.
Maddie is in town.
What do you
She
mean?
is?
Right now?
Yeah.
At this moment?
Yeah.
And she's not here?
I
The
didn't.
fuck?
Well, I didn't realize.
First of
that
all,
she
how dare
was-
you?
I didn't realize she was coming down. She didn't even tell me.
What's
So-
she doing down here?
I don't know. Well, I mean, she's visiting family, I guess. But I like reached out. I was like, yo, like if you're not busy, I want to hang out sometime.
And she was like,
Should have been like, we're doing a podcast.
Well, she was
motherfucker."
like, she was just like, we can hang out next week sometime. 'Cause I was like,
damn, she's here that long?
yeah, I was like, how long are you staying? She's like, well, I don't know how long, but
Don't
we
they
could
have a goddamn cat?
Doesn't
they
she have a
bring their
job?
cat
Oh, okay.
here. Yeah.
Does she have a job?
No.
No.
No,
Oh.
she put her 2 weeks in Food Lion when we were there.
Oh, I thought she was getting something like right after that though.
No. Well, she was looking around and Ashley was like telling her like, it's okay, you don't have to. Like, they've got like it going on where like
It's taken care of, basically.
yeah.
So she can basically. Damn, that's nice.
Well,
I
she
wish
wants
we
to do
had that.
something like Maddie
we
always
all
is doing
marry
something.
Ashley?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Maddie's always doing something or she always has to do something. So it's not going to
No,
be
no, no, I
difficult for
feel that
her to
too.
like find a job.
But could you imagine, like, for a second, we're in that situation where we don't have to work and we could just do this? Yeah. It'd be nice.
It would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Maddie's trading.
We might get to that day. That might happen. I think it could. If we do, like, we'll have a legit actual like a place, like a building that we go to, like a studio.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Stop. Why are you saying it like that?
No, I was just saying yeah.
Stop it. Fucking weirdo.
Okay.
Or if not that, my thought, and I'm trying to get Mike. Okay, guys, here's my pitch. Here's my elevator pitch.
Okay.
I've been trying to get Mike to say okay, but he hasn't yet 'cause he thinks it's gonna look tacky. I want to go to like Home Depot and buy one of those like big gangster barns, and just convert it into a podcast studio to put out in the yard.
In the yard?
Yeah.
I kind of understand where it'd look weird. You'd have to decorate the whole backyard to make it like
You'd
make
have to
sense.
make it approachable.
Yeah, you can't just have a big fucking barn in the
And you
middle
gotta
of your
make sure we all
backyard.
fit in that motherfucker.
Well, yeah, I know it's gonna be a good sized one. Like it'll be bigger than it'd be like big enough. Like the space we're in right now, it'll definitely have enough space for all this.
Yeah.
Like, for,
Well,
like,
and
this
you'd also
size.
have to consider like if the yard floods, you'd have to like build it up to make sure that
it'll be
like,
up in
nothing,
the air,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll
it'll
put
be
it on
good.
stilts.
Like a tree
yeah,
house.
basically. Not a treehouse, probably on like a couple cinder blocks at least,
Yeah.
like just up in the air where you probably will have steps going up to it.
Yeah.
But like this thing would have its own power. It would be its own little building.
You'd have
Soundproof.
to, like,
We'd be
kinda
able to
blueprint it,
scream like
though,
for real.
honestly.
Did you know, like, we've changed the setup twice in less than a year? My memories
Yeah.
popped up the other day, and this time last year we were still in the corner over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it changed fast. Really, like I liked how it was right before this. I liked when it was in the middle, but like it was just the room was too cluttered. It was too you had to do too much. You had to go around too much shit. Like it felt like Learn TV in its most cluttered days. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It felt horrible, and like I still liked the setup for the podcast. I thought that like out of all the podcast setups, I think it still technically was the best one.
Mm.
But like I really like this one, and I
like
think
this one too. I don't think it's great for gaming 'cause I get up and
Yeah.
I can barely walk, and I'm like, God damn, I've been
Yeah.
sitting like.
well, you
in a
guys should have
toss
done
chair."
that. Over
Well,
there.
the
I don't know
thing
why
is,
you did that.
is
You
like,
should have done it.
I
on,
knew
over
that
there
he
on
was
the couch.
streaming that one time, and
Well,
Marcy was in the
so-
listen.
Sorry, go ahead. Listen. Fuck
you.
you.
Yeah, exactly. But the first time he streamed, Marcy was in the background, and so he was like, "All right, so do you want to be a part
was
of
the
this one
second
this
time.
time? Whatever time it was."
Stop correcting things that don't need to
Wow.
be corrected. you
Anyways,
son of a bitch.
So I was like, when I got here, I was like, I'm gonna be really comfortable. I'm gonna be on the couch. He's gonna be right there. He's like bringing over the shit, getting ready over here. He's like, okay, so you're gonna sit right here. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, I have no ass at all, so my ass is gonna be sore watching him play this game. My eyes gonna fucking hurt.
You
And I
use
was-
some blue light glasses.
Well, I had glasses on, but I was like sitting there. I'm like, okay, we're gonna make this happen. It'll be okay. And like you could see me in the stream. Like I get up like 3 or 4 times. Like my ass was sore.
Well, so the thing is, doing it over there, I don't have like a good camera at all. Like there's none of the cameras can reach over there. It's really shitty from far away. Like it doesn't look good. Like I think it looks better when we're up in the camera, like how we are now.
It does
and
look
we're
a lot
smaller,
better.
and you see what I mean?
You just need a more comfortable
Because that
setup.
first time, like, I did it, and I was fine sitting in the chair with the mic right there, but then you look at the camera, and it's like, you just see a guy sitting in a chair, but it's, like, really tiny.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
I like that. It is nice, like, this setup, but you'd have to have, like, more. It'd have to be more comfortable. You'd need to have,
Are you
like.
standing, Charlie?
yeah, I've been standing for a while.
Oh, okay. I saw your chair back there. But anyways. No, I agree, though. I agree. I feel like if we had our chairs, but, like, up higher, this would be perfect.
Yeah.
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 It's just the chairs that we're in, and I've been looking because I've been like, damn, I really don't like the chair that I'm in.
Yeah.
I've been looking, and I just cannot. Like, I haven't been able to find.
There
one.
needs to be like slimmer recliners, just like slim, like things you can recline.
tall
in, just, like,
recliners, yeah.
whatever they are. Yeah, but that one has to be able to fit in there
Yeah.
and like be up enough to where you can see everything and they can see you and all that shit.
I really like how the professional gamer chairs look, but the thing is, it's
Yeah.
just so short. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Even in fully extended, it's not going to be like this is. You know?
Yeah.
Professional gamer chairs are a fucking ripoff.
Yeah, no.
Any
but
chair
I
works.
mean,
Grab a chair, it's a chair.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, I get that, but I just mean like I like the look of it is what I was saying.
Yeah, I mean they're interesting. They look cool, but
They just look like giant car seats.
they're just so expensive. They're like absurd. They're like $500-$600
Yeah.
for a fucking chair.
Did you know that? They're like,
What?
They look like giant car seats.
Sort of.
They're adult car seats.
Adult car seats. For the
Brilliant.
man-child in you.
Yeah.
Or the man-child in all of us.
Grant goes hashtag no ass club.
I've been told that I have an ass, so I can't relate. I thought I
Good
didn't
for
have an
you.
ass. So,
Well, it works out for me though, 'cause when I move around a lot at work, like in between displays and stuff, don't even
Nothing-
gotta worry about it. Nothing at all. It's just like wing.
You slip right on through.
Yep. Ashley literally still makes fun of me. She's like, you can't wear jeans at all.
Oh, bro, the whole time we were in Virginia Beach, that's all she kept talking about. She's like, Amanda, you have no ass. And
She
then-
would tell me, like, when I wear these kinds of pants, she's like, yeah, you have a little bit of a butt there. And I'm like, bitch.
Creighton got the dumpy. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know
yeah,
it's tiny.
dumpy.
Oh, my gosh, Grant, do you know who else got the dumpy?
Who?
Our manager.
The-
Don't say his name.
The one that we were talking about.
No.
The one that, how do I put it?
No, it's not that one.
It's not that one?
No, it's my
No?
other one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. I'm like, damn, you got a dump truck back there. And he's
Oh,
like, a what? Like, he had no clue what it was. And I was like, who? Yeah.
Oh.
He said it in chat, guys. I'm sitting here like, why are they being so secretive?
Whoa.
I was waiting for some kind of punchline to
He
happen.
said our boss, Troy.
Jake is literally going to tune into this thing and be like,
yeah. He's going to be like, Troy has a dump truck of an ass?
yeah.
He's gonna be
Well,
listening.
at first, Troy was just like, what is that? What did you say? I was like, a dumpy. You don't know what that is? And I had to explain to my manager, who is above me, what a dumpy is. And he's like busted out laughing. He's like, well, I guess, you know. And so we'll make jokes about it all the time. We'll be stocking shelves or whatever. And I'm like, damn, like, and then he'll make jokes about mine. And he's just like, you don't even gotta move. I could just breeze right past you. I'm like, damn, bro.
I don't have
That's
an ass.
rough.
I don't have an ass either.
Hashtag no ass club.
Hashtag no ass club.
You
Sad.
guys should start, really start doing that.
I'm gonna start doing squats again.
That should be a podcast name. Me, you,
No
Grant.
ass.
Could do a-
Hashtag no ass club.
Yep.
Yeah, just get Grant to come in. You, me, and him do a podcast. Without
We all
Creighton.
take pictures of your
He
asses.
kind of wants to come on a podcast.
Maybe do a Grant podcast.
Well,
I haven't talked to him in so
Well,
long.
goddamn,
What if
he
he's
lives
not
in
good at it?
Lancaster. I wasn't good at
My
it.
ass genetics got distributed to my height.
He is very tall.
He is a very tall boy.
like,
a very
oh my
tall
god.
He's been that tall forever.
Yeah,
he's
he was
been,
tall
he's
in
been tall
high
as fuck
school.
forever.
He's tall now. He'll be tall later. Like, it's just never going to end.
Unless he gets scoliosis.
Amanda.
I know. I know
that was
that's
a
a
topic
real.
of-
Jinxed him so
That was-
hard.
I know that's a real disease.
That was a topic of conversation today. So before you
But
go and
you-
say something to get yourself
no,
canceled.
No. I'm just saying the way you looked me in the eyes and was like, unless he gets scoliosis. I was like, I was out of everything I was expecting you to say. I was not expecting that.
Well, what?
Whoa.
She did not notice forever.
The only reason why I said that is 'cause that was a topic of conversation today with me and Grant. But neither of us have that. But
You're gonna jinx him having scoliosis like I jinxed myself into working until 6 a.m. this morning.
yeah.
That shit
That's
was
true.
horrible.
It was bad.
I had the longest night of work.
That was me yesterday. I literally worked so hard yesterday, and then
You
Like,
died.
I
Yes.
arrived yesterday at the game at like 2 something and told Pops, my driver, I was like, hey, I would not be upset if this game ended like really early. And he was like, yeah, I'd be good. 5:30 in the morning, he looks at me and shows me his phone and says, you fucking jinxed us, buddy. And I was like, yeah, you know. And I was like, fucking, my like voice was gone. I had not stopped, like literally no breaks the whole night. Like it was fucking horrible. But I mean, I did well. I mean, you know.
I can't relate. I did, like, that was me this morning. I went in and I was like, I don't know if I have another 9-10 hour shift left in me. And then I get a phone call. And it's Creighton.
Nice.
Oh,
And
it's
I'm
me.
like, hello. And he's like, hey, what are you doing?
That was a great impression.
It literally was that. And, like, I literally was like, I'm working. He's like, oh. He said, like, what time
that's
do you...
great.
He's like, what time do you work until? I was like, I work until 7. And he's like, what time did you come in? I literally just said, I just got in the door. And he was just like, oh, are we still doing
Creighton
the
has to
podcast
triple
tonight?
ask all of his questions.
Dude.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Well, so there's that. He's like, we're still doing podcast today. I was like, yeah. I was like, y'all better make sure you're at Charlie's house by the time I get there. And he's like, all right. So we hang up. He calls me back. Immediately. And I was like, yeah.
Right away.
And this is too early in the morning for this bullshit. And he's like, did Charlie say anything to you about going to Men's Warehouse? And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, yeah, I was thinking about, like, if we wait until you got here, you know, Men's Warehouse closes at 9, and by the time you get here, it's like 8
Do you know how
o'clock.
stupid you are, Creighton? We would, like, just now maybe be leaving.
I thought that you wanted her to go. And
Why?
I was like, because
no, shut up. Not like that. Shut up. I'm talking about logistics.
Like, no.
We knew you get off at 7.
I
Yeah.
didn't
It would
know
not
she
have
got
made
off
sense.
at 7. She had just told me she got off at 7. I thought me and her got off at the same time.
No.
And then
I told
that's
him
why
a few
asked
days
her.
ago, and he remembered. So
Oh, okay.
Well, that and, like, when we talked about it the first time, you said, I think we got off at the same time because of 7. And then you found out that you got off at 4 and that it was
Oh,
earlier.
yeah.
Yeah.
There
Look
we
at you,
go.
silly bitch.
silly bitch.
Freak out.
Why are you upset, Charlie?
Simmer down, my boy.
Because
Simmer down,
the
my
same
boy.
thing just happened with this as the fucking your schedule at work.
Whoa,
He does this all the
easy,
time.
easy.
He does
does.
it. He forgets all the time.
Easy.
Whoa, easy, sweetheart.
Whoa, boy.
I hate you.
Whoa.
I hate you, and I hate the penguin. You son of a bitch.
Easy, Chris. Easy.
Where's my gun? Uh-oh.
If you hit me, I'll eat one of your sandwiches.
Oh.
I almost got him.
Hey, it's a pumpkin light.
That microphone saved him. Did it hit the
Wait.
mic loud? Was that a loud
Yeah, it
sound?
was loud.
Sorry.
Like,
It's a
dong.
pumpkin light. L-I-T-E.
But yeah.
That's not correct.
It's like pumpkin light, like the alcohol.
Here's some pumpkin with a little less pumpkin in it.
It's a light pumpkin.
We got a new coffee set up upstairs. Mike bought like a Keurig and an espresso machine and a coffee, like all kinds of coffee shit so he can stop drinking Red Bull. And he got like a variety pack of Keurig cups.
Mhm.
And just one out of this like 50 pack, one of them has a question mark on it. And we are so confused and want to try it so bad. But he was like, I don't want to try it 'cause it's 8 o'clock
Yeah.
at night. He's like, you try it. You try it. Figure out what it is because, you know, you got to go to the airport or something.
What? That's his favorite thing, though.
What?
Like his favorite flavor. He has no idea what it is.
Right? That's what I said. I was like, dude, but what if you like it? He's like, well, we'll never know. Or at least not until tomorrow. But, you know,
Why can't Mike take you to the airport?
'cause he has to work at 6 in the morning.
Oh, damn.
And he hates me.
That sucks.
And he hates me.
He's very lazy.
It's like Bean Boozled. Tastes like dog shit.
He has to go to bed.
Damn.
He has to go to bed. Like, his schedule that he works is so fucking wacky 'cause of his team. His team works all over the place.
Yeah.
So, like, he has to be up at 6 or 7 to, like, sign in to work.
Mhm.
And then he has to wait, like, 2 or 3 hours before his first meeting. And, like, all of his meetings throughout the day are, like, matched up with people in other continents and shit. So, like, he has to, like, match up with
Oh.
times. And it's fucking...
I gotcha.
The job is, like, he likes the job. The job
Yeah.
part's fun. It's just, like, having to deal with other people sometimes is a little annoying because of everybody's weird schedules.
Yeah.
Fucking relatable.
Yeah. Very relatable.
We're basically having a meeting right now. Looks like a Zoom
Did you
call.
enjoy Red Dead, or was it just that you were recording something with Creighton?
It was fun. Like, I got really nervous because, like, I'm very...
Okay, super.
Huh?
Chat.
Yeah.
He said pants off.
Oh.
I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll take some pants off.
I like commentate a lot. Like when I'm freaked out or whatever, I'll be like, "Oh my gosh!" And like I thought it was gonna be up to the point where
You're
he's like,
play-by-play
"Amanda,
coordinating Red
Yeah,
Dead with
yeah.
great.
he'd be
She
like,
was
"Amanda,
doing
shut
good.
the fuck up."
No,
like
no, no.
I was like nervous that I was talking too much or whatever, and for the most part, it was fine.
I wanted her to commentate. She was having a good time, or at least she seemed like she was having a good time doing that.
Yeah, but then he handed the controller over to me and was like, "I gotta
I was-
pee, so go and drive shit or ride shit." So you know, I was
She
like,
rode the horse, and then I came back, and she had drove the horse into a ditch.
No, that was a different thing. You were racing and you drove it into the river.
yeah, the river.
But yeah, it was all right, I guess.
I understand. What's so funny? What are you laughing at?
Because there was the awkward like silence. I was waiting for you to say something else,
Yeah, and she was like, "It was all right." I
I'm
guess.
just thinking about logistic things.
like
for
playing
like-
Among Us on stream.
Like
Yes,
playing Among Us on stream.
I think that should be a thing.
That does sound like it should be a thing.
That should be a thing.
Just have a big old party and then have the stream with the Among Us. But we'd have to figure out the audio and everything for everything.
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't be too bad.
I feel like once like somebody got like
If
killed
it's on
or
my
whatever, and like
computer,
we
we're
got onto
fine. The problem is that like everybody has to have their own.
Thing.
The problem's like the stream can only be from one person's perspective,
yeah.
and then all the other people need a way of being able to play and talk. So like
Yeah.
you gotta be able to play, whether it's on your
Some
phone,
of us wouldn't
computer.
be able to watch stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one playing would be able to watch stream. It'd be a fun like YouTube video.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a fun stream too. I don't fucking know. I miss when it was big and popular 'cause
Yeah.
it was the game to play in the community. We were all
It
doing
was so much fun. I
It
really
was so
loved
fun.
it.
I had a blast.
I was
playing that
watching
shit.
Mr. Beast like play it 'cause I was scrolling through TikTok and one of his lives popped up, and so I was like, "Damn, I miss this game."
I like Dream. Dream played it with all his Minecraft buddies. That guy. Do you know who Dream? Do you keep up at all? Dream does like these He's like one of the best, just smartest gamers ever. He does these videos. It started off with just one friend. He had like a game where it was like, okay, I have one guy is gonna try and stop me from beating Minecraft, and one guy is nothing. He could just annihilate any one person.
Yeah.
So he was like, well, 2 of my friends try to stop me from it. 3 of my friends, up to 5 of his friends. He had 5 people, and not like everyone starts with a sword. Like everyone starts with nothing, and they're all in the same spot, and you just go, and he starts running from them like right away. And it's see if my friends can stop me from beating Minecraft. And it only takes him a couple hours to ever beat. It only takes him like 20 or 30 minutes to beat Minecraft. Like if he wanted to do like a speed run of it, like he could beat Minecraft in like a half hour.
How do
and
you
has
beat Minecraft? Is it beating the
the
Ender
dragon. Yeah, you got to beat the Ender Dragon. That's beating Minecraft. And so like he would like do that. That's the mission. The mission is get all the stuff you need to do to go to the Nether. Go to the Nether. Get all the stuff you need to go to the end. Get to the end. Kill the dragon. You win. And it's him doing that against the videos that really exploded were his like versus 3. When it was 3 of his friends, all of a sudden it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
3 people are starting with you in the same position, and he's still somehow winning against these guys.
Yeah.
And then it went to 4, and then to 5. And Dream has never showed his face until like yesterday.
Yeah, I see the
That's-
name like sounded
yeah,
familiar, but
'cause
I
he just
never
did-
kept
yeah.
up with that.
Yeah, he just did it, and he's also really, 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 really good at Among Us.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was well, him being as good as he is at they call him the Minecraft manhunts, like when they're all trying to get him. Like the level of skill and knowledge he has to use to be able to beat 5 people constantly, 4 people, 3 people is absurd. It's crazy how easily he beats them sometimes. Like you cannot believe it.
So is
And-
beating them killing them, or
Well, they get to keep spawning. If they kill him once, he loses. He can't die. If he gets killed one time, he's out. He can kill them and does a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Like even when it's 5 people, he will somehow kill all 5 of them and has
Wow.
more than once in the same video. Like it's crazy. He is just a fucking lunatic. He's a legend. Like he's so good. It's crazy how good he is. And I saw that he did Among Us, and I was like, oh my god, the same parts of your brain are definitely activated when playing Among Us. And he just gets on Among Us, and he gets everyone on their like flipped on their head. He's like, They think that each other did it, and the whole time he's just like, like just laughing at them. He's like, "You dumb
Dang.
idiots!" Like fucking getting all. It's so funny, and he fucking kills it. When are you guys thinking about streaming?
When are we thinking about streaming?
Yeah, like another like you or both of you or anything.
So
My
I was
schedule
thinking
might be changing. I don't know what my schedule's gonna be like for next week yet.
it'll just kind of depend on her. I know the next weekend isn't probably gonna work.
Next or this next, like this coming.
Not this coming, but the next one. And then anytime that week really could work. I'm closing Monday.
Well, all of this, you know how to get in. All of this will be available if you. I'm probably gonna cut the computer off, but it's not hard to cut on. Like I'll show you how to.
It's got a
cut
big
it.
button.
Yeah. Well, like sometimes a thing will happen and it won't. Like you just have to click that button again.
Yeah.
Like it's like sometimes you just need to troubleshoot it. But just don't unplug anything 'cause that's where
Unplug everything.
system
Got it.
errors start popping up.
Unplug everything? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Have you turned it off and
You
turned it
should.
back on?
did you try putting your computer in rice? I think we ought to wrap this one up.
Okay.
It's been good. It's been fun.
Been
Did a
real
little
fun.
hour and a half. I
Yeah.
miss this
Solid.
so much.
I know.
I love
miss
this
you guys.
podcast.
I love it.
I love you guys. I love Joker. I love Grant.
Oh, one of the things.
I love 2%. I love Super Soaker 69 swag. That's my boy Nick.
One of the things I was talking
That's a
about
sexy
yesterday
man.
was, and this was to, I think Amanda was kind of listening, but she wasn't. I mean, you couldn't really hear me 'cause of the game. But like, we've been doing this for like 3 years now.
You and me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
We've
Like,
done
I
a
mean,
lot
this
of
show
this.
has been a thing. For
Yeah,
3
like
years
Shirts
now.
Off
Yeah.
podcast has been for a
It's, like,
fucking hot,
crazy.
hot second and a half
Yeah.
now.
And we're on season 2.
Well, to be fair, that like I don't even know season 1 air quotes. Like, was it even like a season? It's
it was
kind of
like
hard.
a lifetime ago.
Yeah. Do you want to see an objectively beautiful man?
Sure. Is it Dream?
Super Soaker 69 swag in chat.
Okay.
Oh,
That is an objectively beautiful man.
beautiful.
I love him. Might be true love. Sub Nick. Anyway, anyway. I will see you, San Diego. I will see you, Nick. You want me so bad. I do. It's crazy. I'll see you, Nick. Are you going to be there tomorrow or Friday? We're going to wait for that and then leave.
Are we rating anybody?
The Wet and Windy arc has been a good arc. Nah, not tonight. Tomorrow night? Okay, well then I will probably see you tomorrow night. 'Cause we're going to, Nick, me and Sneaky both arrive in like 12 hours. Like we will be in Vegas, in San Diego in like, more like 13 or 14. But we leave at like, we arrive in San Diego at like 8 or 9 San Diego time. Oh, you get there like 9 p.m. and then maybe we'll probably wait till Friday to see you then. Unless you like, we might come get you from the airport, fuck around and just do some dumb shit. Anyway, I love you. Love you guys. Miss the podcast. You guys have fun streaming while I'm gone. And we will see you guys. Somebody will see you next time on some kind of show.
Yes. Somewhere along the way.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, Trayton.